Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday. You know what that means. Sunday Funday coming right up. But first, we are finalizing the vlog and we are going to post that around noon. Really excited to show you this one. I have an amazingly hilarious intro skit that I think you're all gonna love. So if you haven't seen my previous vlog, I went around my city and I rated the best pumpkin spice lattes. The video was super fun to film, so please go check that out. It's Sunday, we're chilling out, we got the purple vibes going, the pink icon hat, and we are in the studio working as usual. Let's go. All right, here we are on another episode of Sunday Funday. Woo! And so we are back on level 1. And here is Unit 4, Duality, Motifs, and Drum Transcription. Let's check it out. So we go over some Art of Flow with none other than Icon co-founder Christopher White, and we are talking about creativity, the decision-making process, the pairs of opposites, and ego versus nature for the first lesson, which is cool. We have quite a few Art of Flow classes, and then we get back into arrangement, talking about motifs, phrasing, and then we have another ear training class, which is talking about transcribing drum beats as well as a drum loop assignment. And then we end it all with some more key playing. So we have an absolutely jam-packed week, and I am really looking forward to Art of Flow. I am going to get out of the studio and go and relax for the evening. I hope everybody had a great weekend. See you soon. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning, week 4, and we are in the studio getting ready. Just ate a bagel. I almost forgot we had homework to do, which is comparing different loudness, different luffs, between some of the top trance tracks that I like. So we got to do that before we jump into our mentor session. It's also Mental Health Monday, and we've got a big topic to cover. So let's get to work. Let's kill it this week. Let's go.
Hey, buddy. What's happening, my dude?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How about yourself? How's everything going with you this week?
Not too bad. So I did that luffs homework that you wanted me to do.
Good. Yeah, good. What, did you learn anything?
I needed explained. Like,
okay.
Another Mentor Monday session down. The feedback that I got a couple weeks ago was basically somebody probably once told me that my tracks needed to be more dynamic, meaning, quieter parts to louder parts. And I basically took that to the extreme. And for electronic music, it just doesn't need to be like that. So really right now, the main thing that we're doing is unlearning this habit that I have. But the thing is, like, now we're getting, my bass has the right pressure to it, the right grit. When you get it sounding more powerful but not necessarily louder, you get a much higher quality sound from whatever you're trying to do. Really good mentor session. Thank you so much, Jerry. And we're going to get into this track a little more for the next bit. So we spent much of the afternoon continuing on with what we worked on with our mentor, and now we are jumping right in to Unit 1, Art of Flow with Christopher White.
Welcome everybody to Art of Flow. This week we're going to be talking about what is Art of Flow and also dive into a little bit of what duality is. What is duality? How does it affect our creativity? And what about recognizing it may allow us to tap into a deeper level of our creative potential?
All right, it is nearing the end of the day, but I have not forgot about Mental Health Monday. This Mental Health Monday, I wanted to talk to you about a few experiences I've had in the past and difficulties with having low self-esteem and a low self-worth, low self-image. One thing I've noticed, especially in music, is that people come from all different walks of life, and not everyone is going to agree with your outlook or opinion or your path. Especially as an artist, people tend to make assumptions, and what people are seeing is just the tip of the iceberg. 85% of an iceberg is underwater. You're only seeing the top. You're only seeing the top 15% of what that person has gone through and what that person has done. And so for me, I was growing extremely depressed and anxious. It was because I was not making very good choices in life. I was partying all the time, and things were really starting to spiral. My work life was starting to go downhill. And, I found myself just angry all the time and hating on everyone. At the time, as a producer and a DJ, I was just spending my time hating on people. Why did this guy get that slot when I've been doing this long? And I've released this track and this person's doing this. And it was just this constant loop of negativity going on in my head over and over and over, day in and day out. But yet, I wasn't really doing the work. I hadn't really started making music. I hadn't really networked. I don't know what kind of opportunities these other people had. I was judging others from my perception, but it was from the filter of my own depressed, anxious, struggling mind. My perception, I've come to learn, is not the reality of the situation. The other person and their successes and their triumphs and their battle, that 85% I'm not seeing, I know nothing about. So really what it came down to was, it was my thinking. It was my thinking that was the problem. I was depressed and anxious all the time, and I just sat there and blamed other people for how I felt and why things weren't better. I had cripplingly low self-esteem, but also a giant fake ego at the same time. Figure that out. So I either felt like I was better than everyone and I deserved what they were getting, or I felt like I was the lowest of the low and didn't deserve these good things to happen to me. There came a time where I decided I would go and talk to someone about what was going on. I lost someone really close to me, and I finally had the courage to ask for help. Once I changed my thinking, everything shifted. I no longer felt jaded or jealous of other artists or other people gaining the success or happiness that I aspired to have. I actually started to feel inspired and grateful to watch their journey unfold and reach out to them and tell them how much they inspire me. And above all else though, I gained compassion for myself. I started doing things that aligned with my morals, which gained me self-esteem. I was taking care of my mental health. I wasn't going out anymore. And through that compassion for myself, I gained compassion for other people. It was nothing that those people were doing that was the problem. It was my thinking that was the problem. It was my limiting beliefs that held me back from being where I wanted to be and going where I wanted to go. Once I changed my thinking, my whole life changed. And there are many ways to do that. Surrounding yourself with different people. There are a ton of self-help books on this. Seeing counseling if you can afford it. I know in our town in Victoria, there's a sliding scale counseling office that will actually charge you solely based on your income, no matter what it is. That's my message to you today, and that's my story of overcoming low self-esteem and low self-worth. I want to share some of my 85% with you in the hopes that you can overcome some of these things as well and work towards living the life that you truly desire. All right, we are about to head home. We started crushing Unit 4 today, and the Art of Flow classes were absolutely amazing. Good morning, everyone. We're in the studio nice and early, as per usual, and we are hopping right into our track. First things first, from our mentor session. Things are sounding really, really good. I'm really looking forward to showing you what I've been working on. We are getting things done. Today at 11, I have my usual therapy appointment, which I'm really looking forward to. One thing I wanted to say is, if you look down below right here, I actually have all the time codes for everything that goes on in the vlog. As well as, if you open the description, the time codes are right near the bottom, and you can actually just kind of flip around and check out whatever interests you the most. All right, so part of the Art of Flow class is talking about our belief systems and whether we have room to grow within our belief systems. We need to change our belief systems. And so we got an assignment on this, and here's what I talked about. One belief I used to hold was that talking to someone about my anxiety and depression would make me look weak and just make things worse. It wasn't normal to ask for help or talk about this stuff, but once I had enough courage to reach out, it actually helped turn my life around. Thankfully, this is a belief that is not set in stone and is constantly evolving with the many tools therapy has given me over the years. Then we got some feedback from our instructor, Paul, and it says, "This is a good one to point out. I feel like this is a common conception in a lot of different cultures and families. We all experience anxiety and depression. Nothing wrong with getting it off your chest." Another cool thing I'll mention about Art of Flow is there's no grades. There's no pass or fail. Art of Flow is about what we already know, what is already inside of us. And it's about bringing that out. And it's about unlearning, and it's about tapping into our authentic self and our creative potential. So right now we are, what day is it? Tuesday? What else do I have to do? So right now we're just finishing up editing some of the vlog, and then we are going to head home. And today we got a new shipment of Chef's Plate, 4 new dinners, and I'm really looking forward to cooking from that. We're really fortunate that we can afford these, and they save us a lot of time and a lot of effort. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, week 4, and we are editing the vlog this morning and then carrying on with Unit 4. We got a Q&A with Universal Audio, yoga with Brooke, as well as, of course, our WIP Wednesday segment. So we got an action-packed day. All right, so we are about 30 minutes before our next Q&A at Icon. And this time it is with Universal Audio's brand ambassador, Brandon Bond. Universal Audio is a world-famous company, most known for its studio recording equipment. The company was founded in 1999, and it had 2 main goals: to faithfully reproduce classic analog recording equipment and to design new digital recording tools in with the sound and spirit of vintage analog technology. Q&A is over with Universal Audio. They actually sent out 2 people. What I got out of that the most is these guys are so focused on changing the game and creating some of the most high quality gear on the market. The biggest selling point of their audio interfaces is the 0 latency. If you don't know what that means, it's anytime there is signal coming from the instrument or computer to the interface, there is a delay. So this company prides themselves on 0 latency. It's some of the highest quality audio there is, and every studio at the new Icon building has UA built in. Pretty freaking cool. I want to show you something absolutely beautiful. Come on. All right, it is Wednesday, which means another installment of WIP Wednesdays. WIP Wednesdays is where I show you a track I'm working on, and we have a big update for you for my track, First Things First. Let's get into it. So what I have done is I actually have the full track arrangement completed. I added a second breakdown that I'm going to show you right now, and I'm going to just kind of let this play out right into the drop. So you'll notice that there is an even bigger snare build leading to the drop. I'm really happy about this, and I can't wait to update you on this track next week. All right, so I've taken some of your feedback in, and yeah, the last video was sitting at about 30 minutes, and that was me kind of compressing everything that I could, even to get it that short. Although that did include the epic pumpkin spice latte challenge. I love doing these skits. It's not gonna happen every video. I am going to commit to uploading twice a week now. To the people that have already reached out to me, I really want to say thank you. I love connecting with other people. So if you're interested in Icon and you're coming across the vlog, find me on Instagram, find me on Twitter, find me on Facebook, shoot me a message, throw a comment below. I would be more than happy to talk to you about how my experience is going so far.